Morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon where you are in the world. It's Wednesday, so today we are doing psychic mini readings, and this is messages from your spirit team. I'm Elyse Ann Psychic, the Psychic Liaison, Bridge the Unseen, and give me a second because I just had a whole wild, crazy thing just happen. Hold on. it's me, guys. Don't worry about it. I don't know if Facebook is taking a minute to catch up. So far, I don't think they've even put it out there that I'm here. So I'm getting things ready, guys. That's what I am doing. Alright, let's see here. Okay, here we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, it also looks like Facebook finally is catching up a little bit here. Welcome to my one individual that's joined me. Oh, now I have two. Yay! Silly me, huh? Give me a second, guys. I am just pulling it all up. And give me a moment. Tony should be on here with me momentarily. Of course, this is taking a minute. Here we go. All right, cool. All right. Well, welcome, welcome. Hey, Sue, how are you? Welcome. Hi, guys. Say hello when you arrive. Let me know if you would like a reading. Today is mini psychic readings. They are free one-card general readings, time permitting, and if I'm drawn to you. Comes down to, though, that there are options to make purchases if you would like. And thank you, Tony. Yes. And all the information is in the pinned comment. Hey, Mary friend. Well, thank you for sharing. I'll put you in the drawing now. All right. I know Facebook was delayed in their getting these... getting the notification out, so I know it's going to be a little bit delay of people coming. However, I will say to you, I already do have a pendulum question, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with that right away here. All right, and then let me know also, hey, Mary, sorry. Hey, so thank you for joining us today, Mary. What I want to say is I'd be more than happy to take a look at that for you. However, today, if you want a specific question answered or information specific, it must be accompanied by a paid reading. If you just want a general reading, then those can be free. Just so you know. By the way, I just now saw the notification from Facebook. So that tells me we're going to be a little slow in starting. But Mary Kearney, if you want a general reading, let me know, or make a purchase, and we'll take a look at exactly what you're asking about. All right, sweetheart, I'm so glad you're joining us. All right, guys, this is from Marilee. Hi, Kim. Hi, Princess Sophia. This is from Marilee. So we're going to do a pendulum question for her. Drop that down one. Here we go. Right now, I'm asking the pendulum some questions. I always make sure that it's okay to do it too. That's where I begin with my pendulum. I ask it a couple questions to make sure we're clear to move forward. And now I'm going to go into her question. I'm not going to share it. Lots of times people don't want the question shared. Okay, but Marilee, this is your pendulum yes/no question that we're working on. Okay, Marilee, I'm hearing a yes to your question. However, they are also adding with that. Spirit is adding with that, and this is the way most of my pendulum questions will go. We get additional information. That to be very cautious in how you approach things. It's not about I want to word it in a way so that we're keeping it somewhat private still anyhow. It's not about maybe like asking the questions of why right away. I feel like, Marilee, it's more about you allowing it to occur, allowing it to develop a little bit, and then when there's some time passed, then if you want to approach the subject with the person as to why, then you still want to tread lightly, but yes. All right. So I hope that helped you, honey. All right. So thank you guys. That was my very first paid reading there. Let me go ahead and add those who have shared to our share list here for the drawing. Like I said, I know that it took Facebook about at least 3 minutes to get the notification to me. So I know they're running way behind. So we're going to have, like I said, a little bit of a slow start here. Let me see who else is here. I've got Princess Sophia and Kim Rizak on the list for the sharing and for the drawing. Mary, okay, you would like a general. All right. Hi, Jade. How are you? Hello, Jaden. Welcome, welcome. All right, great. So you guys are doing it, and this is exactly what we talk about. If you're new to me, what I'm talking about when I say in the drawing, at the very end of the live, you must be present to receive this. There will be a drawing for a winner for a free 3-card reading. Now, how do you get into the drawing? You share this live on your timeline publicly and or into groups and or tag people to come join us. Tag them in the comments of this live to invite them on over. And then once you do any of those 3 or all of those 3, let me know and we'll add you into the list for the free 3-card drawing at the end of the live. And then stay with us too, because I take those 3 cards that the winner receives in a reading, and then I take those same 3 cards and I do a collective reading for all of us. A lot of fun. So hang with us, even if you've gotten your reading already, and you'll get that also. So, yes, Princess Sophia was very late, wasn't it? Yeah. Hey, Marilee, how are you? You're welcome. So, I think maybe you were here and you heard it. So good. If not, you know about the replay, all right? If anybody ever does replay, please just let me know in the comments you replayed. It's always fun to know that. Jade, I've got you on the share list for the drawing. Thank you. Hello, Will. How are you? Hello, Natalie. How are you? All right, guys. Let me see. So I am waiting for Princess Sophia. You let me know when that other part shows up, because I have not received. I received your part, but not the other part. Okay, so let me see here. Let me see what this is. All right, Sandy, let me see. All right, okay, Sandy just purchased a 5-card and a couple of pendulum questions. All right, Sandy, do me a favor, Sandy. Hello, first of all, I don't know if I saw you commenting yet. Go ahead, honey, and if you want your questions right there in the comments, feel free. If you want your question private, please messenger me with those questions, and we can do it that way. All right? All right, so let me see here. Okay, Princess Sophia. Okay, great. Natalie, you shared. Awesome. You're in the drawing. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys, keep sharing it out. Let's get our numbers up, right? Always love that, right? The more the merrier. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. I think I saw... Okay, Sandy, let me know about the pendulum questions, how you want to handle that before I get into your reading. So let me know that. In the meantime, let me pull a couple people. We'll go ahead and do a couple freebies here. I saw, let's see, who am I drawn to today? Mary Kearney, let's go ahead and pull a card for you. Mary, I don't know, are you new to me, sweetheart? Always like to know when somebody's new. But Mary Kearney, let's go ahead and read for you. Remember, guys, I jump around, all right? So, if I jump over you, just hang tight. I make the rounds. I go all around the list. I go up and down, back and forth, right? But remember, the free 1-card readings are general readings, and they're time permitting if I'm drawn to you. So we have options for guaranteed readings. Those will take the precedence. Those will come first. But I do pepper in my freebies too. So if you're new to me, just keep watching, because you'll see me work really hard to get to as many people as possible. All right, Mary Kearney, here we go. Looks like, let me see, it looks like I have several others coming through. Okay, let me read for Mary Kearney. You are new, Mary? All right, well, welcome. I'm glad you found us, and please remember to like and follow my page. Make sure your notifications are set at favorites, because yes, I have this regular Wednesday scheduled reading live. I do last minute psychic mini reading lives. I have a table talk Thursday live, which by the way, you guys, tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Arizona time, we're going to be talking about divine timing and divine order. Divine order and divine timing. That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. So I think it'll be exciting. It'll be illuminating. I'm looking forward to it myself. I know you guys are going to teach me a whole lot of stuff too. So I'm always excited for that. And remember, this Thursday is the last time it's going to be at 7 p.m. I'm dropping it down an hour. We're going to start in August at 6 p.m. on Thursday evenings. I just think it's going to hit the East Coast crowd a little bit better and some of the international crowd, because I do have a big following in that regard too, and I know it gets a little late for them. So that's what we're going to be doing. All right, Mary Kearney, we are absolutely going to take care of this for you. Here we go. All right, I see some of you coming in with messages. Let me pull Mary Kearney's card. Here we go, Mary Kearney, Universe. Wow. Well, there you go, Mary. You know it's expansive. And the thing is it's almost like you're a little tickled by this, it's not necessarily a whole new avenue for you, but it's almost like you're getting in there deeper. You're being exposed to more in the metaphysical realm. And I think it's, for you, I think you're very tickled about it. I think you're excited. I think you're ready. You're either thinking about it, ready to step into it, or you just started to step into working a little bit with your own abilities just to see what it's about. That's what I feel for you, Mary. And I'm going to tell you, from my perspective, it's a beautiful way to live. So step on your journey. And if you're ever so guided, these are very mini, you guys, these are mini readings. Please, I offer private one-on-one sessions. We can get so much deeper. And one of the things I work with my clients on is helping them develop their abilities too. So just a comment. All right, sweetheart. I hope that helped you, Mary. All right, let me take a look here for a minute, guys. Let me catch up on the comments. I see quite a few payments have come through, so give me a second. Let me pull this up here, guys. Let me see. Is Tony here yet? Tony, let me know in the comments, sweetheart. Because I forgot to pull up my messenger before I got into my live, and if I pop out of my live to do that, I'll lose the live. So Tony, let me know. Okay, so let me see here. Let me catch up. Okay. You guys. Hey Will, how's it going? How are you doing? Okay. Let's see. Opal, hello. You shared it. All right. Let's put you into the drawing. Okay, cool. Will, I want a 5 card, and I'm gifting a 3 card to whoever you're drawn to. I sent $32. Will, bless your heart, honey bun. Thank you so much for your generosity. And I'm going to put that down here. 3 card is sitting out here for whoever I'm drawn to. We'll see. When Spirit tells me that's the person, that's what will happen. It doesn't mean anybody's more deserving or less deserving. It's just I let Spirit guide that. Okay, sometimes we all have different needs, right? So let's just see when Spirit tells me it's time. Thank you so much for your generosity, Will. Okay, Natalie, thank you. 3 cards. Okay, hi, Crystal. How are you? Will, you shared it. Thank you. We will put you in the drawing. All right. Okay, Opal, thank you. Not sure yet. Tony is still sharing. All right, she heard me. You did send me 2 questions, Sandy. All right, awesome. Okay, cool. Thank you, honey. You like that, Crystal? Okay, I think you were talking about maybe the drawing for the free 3 card reading at the very end of the live. I don't know if that's what you were talking about, but if you share this on your timeline publicly and or in groups, and or you tag people in the comments of this live, you will be entered into a drawing for a free 3 card reading at the very end of the live. You must be present. And also, remember, at the end of the live, I take those same 3 cards and I do a collective read for all of us. All right, so let me catch up here, guys, because I got quite a few payments coming through. So let me see where I'm at. Give me a second. We're going to start pulling into those paid readings. Okay. And then let me see here. Okay, that's Natalie's payment. Got it. Monika. Hello, sweetheart. I don't think you said hi to me yet, honey bun. Jennifer. All right, Jennifer. Okay. Hold on a second. All right. It looks like Jennifer made the payment to Princess Sophia. Okay, so let me collect my head for a minute, guys. Keep track of who's what and what's who, right? All right, so let me start at the beginning. I'm going to do Sandy's. Sandy, I'll do your reading, your 5-card reading now, and then we'll save the 2 pendulum questions for a little bit later. I think is what you were indicating anyhow, right, sweetheart? So, all right. So let me do Sandy Byrne. Here's your 5-card guaranteed reading. Here we go, sweetheart. All right. Let's see. Hey, Jen, how you doing? I'm sorry, just noticing that. Forgive me for missing you, darling. I put you on the shared into the drawing, so thank you. All right, here we go, Sandy. Sandy, here is your 5-card reading. If I can get the cards to do what I want them to do. All right. Okay, Crystal, it looks like you're tagging people, so we'll go ahead and add you to the list here, into the drawing. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, Sandy, here's your 5-card reading, love. Balance. Oh, very, very important. Very, very, very important. Give me one more second. Sorry, guys. Yes, 5-card. Victory and success. So far, we're loving these cards, huh, Sandy? Uh-oh. I just say something too soon. Heartache and loss. It's okay. It's okay. You're working through it. It's all part of the journey, honey. Intuition. Oh, I love these cards for you. Okay, the mental conflict. Okay, we got half. I'm like, wait a minute. I love these cards, but what's about this? Okay, Sandy, for really seriously, though, you're understanding the word balance. I don't know. Some of it feels like it might be a little physical for you, too. So I'm not a doctor. I do not diagnose. I do not take the place of a medical professional. Please seek one out if you need one or feel drawn to seeing one. But I think energetically, you're starting to feel the energies like a lot of us. I think that, you've done a lot of clearing of your mental conflict and your heartache and loss. You've done a lot of clearing. It doesn't mean that there's still not work to do in that regard. I'm a firm believer that I think there's always work to do. No matter how much we move through, I always talk about the crumbs, And so, honey, because of that, it's a balancing of your energy. And you feel off, too, because there's a lot of energy out there in the universe. It's just really interesting right now. Long story short. So, honey, you really are on your way to the success and what you're envisioning. Your intuition tells you this, but then you get a little squeaky and rocky about it. So, and I understand that. So what Spirit wants to say is, it's really, really important for you, darling, to stay as balanced as possible, which will be grounding yourself also to Mother Earth. And keep doing your visualization of seeing what you want in your life. And the last thing your Spirit team would like to add to that is, don't worry if you get a little wobbly in it. It happens. So don't go, oh my gosh, is it's going to come true because I got all wobbly. We're human. It happens. When I say wobbly, we get a little unsure. We get whatever that may be. Okay, sweetheart? So you hang tough on that. All right? You just keep working it. Okay, sweetie? All right. Okay, so let me see here. Let's go into another paid and then we'll jump into a freebie. Give me a second. Sandy, remind me, make sure I don't forget to do your 2 pendulum questions, darling. All right. I just want to break it up a little bit. Okay, so let me see here. All right. So, Princess Sophia, let's go ahead and do your 3-card reading. And then let me know about your... Hold on a second, guys. Let me know about your question. Did you want to put it right out there? Or... Let me see here, guys. Okay. Hey, Brian. Hi. I was just checking to see if you were here. Okay, you also with the 5-card reading. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so Princess Sophia, I'm going to do your 3-card reading. And then you let me know Yes, Opal, Tony is here now, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Princess Sophia, you let me know if you want to put your question out there to everyone, or if you just want to messenger me, or you can messenger Tony, and she'll pass the question along to me. Any which way. All right, darling? In the meantime, let's do 3-card reading. And I'll have the question later. I'll message you. All right, sweetheart. Just let me know when you do that, all right? Okay, guys, here we go. Let's see. You're welcome. No worries. You can do them when you're done with the live. You can answer them in private. Well, that's okay, Sandy. Let's see if we can do it, on the live, because it's usually when I do them. Let's see what kind of timing we have, okay? I do appreciate that flexibility, though. All right, sweetheart? So let's see how that all goes, okay? In the meantime, I'm doing Princess Sophia's 3-card reading. Here we go. And Brian Ross, are you new to me? I want to say welcome. I did say hi to you. Welcome. I think you might be new to me. Let me know. I always love to know when people are new. It's always exciting to me to get newbies. I love it. I love it. That means the word's getting out there more, which is what it's all about, right? I can be here if you guys help me be here, right? Okay, Princess Sophia, here's your 3 cards. Ooh, I just bent the heck out of one of my cards there. Woo! All right, here we go. Princess Sophia. Destiny, my love. Destiny. Deception and envy. It's okay. We're getting a little bit of a mixed bag today, have you noticed? But that's good because it's really not mixed. Spirit's given us exactly what we need. And then Triumph. All right, loud and clear, Princess Sophia, is what I'm feeling from your team right now, and I'm starting to chill a little bit in my body. There's definitely destiny for you. And I feel like you're in search of a great love. The issue is the deception and envy that occurs for you when you're in this space. You've been hurt deeply and desperately, really badly, and I'm so sorry for that. And that will trigger mistrust, disbelief, and kind of almost those questions, can I really? Is it really mine to have? And what your spirit team wants you to know is absolutely yes. Triumphant you will be. Now, the one thing they want to caveat with this, and I always like to bring it up too anyhow, sometimes the great love isn't always about the intimate partner. There's all types of great love. And we can have bestie friend love, sometimes that's the best love. Some of it's very, very strong, and even though we're BFFs, it can still be intimate to some degree. I don't mean, Okay, there's a separation there, but you know what I'm trying to say. So my love, keep working on your trusting of people. I think you push yourself really hard to do that. And so your spirit team really wants you to know, Princess Sophia, it's okay if you step into a place of mistrust, even if it's with people you feel you trust. It's part of the course for you right now. It's your journey, honey, because of your past and your background. Okay, so I hope that helps you. All right, so let me see here. Hey, Ann, Lady Ann, how are you? Thank you, Opal. I do appreciate. You're referred by friends, Brian. Awesome. Glad you're here. Hey, Ashley. You're new too. Okay, so let's make sure. I'm going to write both of you down. I know, Brian, you got a 5 cards, so we'll take care of that for you. Ashley, we will make sure we get you a freebie, but hang tight, please, for me. And Lady Ann, are you new to me? Let me know, all right? In the meantime, let me go back into my notifications here. Let me see where I'm at. Will Rush, you had, Natalie has a 3 card and Will has a 5 card. Let me throw out a real quick freebie here, and then we're going to jump into some more of the guaranteed. Brian, if you can hang tight, sweetheart, there's a few people before you that have paid. So just if you can hang tight. In the meantime, what did I just say? I said I'm going to throw out a freebie, didn't I? Let's go ahead. Ann Lady Ann, let's just go ahead and throw one out for you, honey. The waiting game. All right, Ann Lady. You just feel like sometimes life is just all about that. And I almost feel like okay, here we go again. It's not like you get upset. It's almost like par for the course for you. But you take it with some laughter and you try to be lighthearted about it. What I want to say, Ann Lady, is okay, your team is actually saying it as a question. Have you tried manifesting? Okay. So all they're trying to say is, please work with us some more to, you're in the waiting game. Some of it is they're hoping you will be more proactive in creating. So honey, really the big word for you is visualization. That's one of the biggest pieces of manifesting things, visualizing. So your spirit team is like, okay, sit down quietly somewhere, Ann Lady, just set your space, stillness, and just talk to them and visualize it. Just the end result. But talk to spirit while you're doing that. Explain how it's going to feel to you and feel it. Just start stepping into some of those manifestations and see what you can create for yourself, darling. All right, Ann Lady, I hope that helps. All right, let me see here. I've got some new people. Okay, Ann Lady, you're not new. Okay, but that's okay, sweetie. I couldn't remember. I wasn't sure if you were or weren't, but I'm glad you're here today. All right, Ashley, let's go ahead. I'm going to throw out a card for you, and then we're going to do Natalie's 3-card reading. So, Ashley, my newbie, here we go. Power. Woo, girl, you're strong-willed. You don't let things get in your way. You don't let people get in your way. And yet it's very cute what I'm being shown in the energy. Because sometimes people like that can be almost like a China in a bull shop and just railroad. But no, your team showed me this is what you do, sweetheart. It's so sweet. You're running, you're getting there, and then there's somebody in your path, and you stop. And you just very kindly, gently, I'm seeing like through energy, but they're showing me it, it's energy, but they're showing it to me as a visual. You take that person, you very gently and lovingly, you pick them up, you move them over to the right, you put them down, you go back to your path, and you're off again. So Ashley, Spirit just really wants to recognize the strength that you have. They want you to know that you can get through anything. I know you're not asking for anything more to come your way right now, or maybe ever in that regard. When I say anything more, I mean, those tough situations. But Ashley, you are very strong, and your spirit team wants to remind you of that. And they also absolutely want you to understand, because I think somehow there's some sort of questioning going on. You're very loving too, my dear, so don't worry about it. Sometimes we just have to be a little bit more assertive. All right, so I hope that helped you. All right, hey, Debbie, how are you? Welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm doing Natalie's 3-card reading. Here we go. I got to remember that Will gifted a 3-card for somebody, so that's going to be coming up somewhere along the way here. And if you're new to me, I just want to remind you, please share this live to your timeline, either publicly and or to groups, and or go ahead and tag people in the comments. And if you do that, let me know. You will be entered into a drawing. At the very end of this live, you must be present to receive this. You'll receive a free 3-card reading. And then remember, once you have your reading here today, I take those 3 cards at the very end. Excuse me, guys. I woke up with horrible allergies this morning, so excuse me a minute. Oh, I mean, it was bad. So anyhow, I take those 3 cards and I do a collective reading at the very end. So please, hang tight with us. Okay, you're going to get messages. All right? Isn't that Will amazing? He is. Okay. Okay, yes, I will, Tony. I know. All of a sudden I looked down, I saw a message from you, and I'm like, I got to go to Messenger. Tony just keeps me so on track. Okay. Oops. Okay, Tony, give me a minute. I'm in the business. I'm in business messenger. Like, why am I not seeing Tony's messages? We're in my profile messenger, Tony and I. Okay, here we go. Natalie, we're going to do your 3-card reading, sweetheart. All right. Oh my gosh, Tony, it's taken forever. Okay, hold on. All right, sweetie. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm without Tony. Okay, guys. Monika. Okay, I'm going to do this, guys, because I got a lot of you in line here. Let me make a couple notes here of who's paid. I think I've got it straight now. Let me see. Looks like another one. Karen. Okay, Karen's doing a 3-card. All right, guys, hang tight. What I'm going to do, don't worry. I do, mix the freebies in. okay? But I do have my guaranteed readings here that I have to start getting into because we are, I don't want to say I'm behind, but we've got them building up here. So, all right, I'm going to do Natalie's 3 card, and then Monika, I'm so sorry, sweetheart, hang tight, okay? So here we go. And of course, now I'm a messenger, but I need to watch my comments again because Tony had to step away. So, okay, reminder to myself, remind self. Okay. Ashley, I read for, okay. Princess Sophia, thanks so much. At least I'm trying to push myself. I understand, sweetheart. I understand. You're welcome, Ann Lady. You're welcome. All right, let me see here. Let me just catch up. You shared the live. Okay. So, Debbie Burdett, we will go ahead and put you in the share list for the drawing. So there we go. Okay, Natalie, here's your 3-card reading. Monika will be right after that, and then I'll jump in and do a couple freebies. You guys, I really do appreciate your patience. Jumping around here some. Hi, Akona. How are you? Welcome. All right, Natalie, here's your 3-card reading, sweetheart. Patience and planning. Oh, gosh, do we know this, right? Solar plexus chakra. I want. Passion ignited. All right. You know, honey, I feel like there are 2 main things you're focusing on in your life right now is your son, which I don't feel necessarily this reading is about, and a love in your life. Have you met someone? Ooh, I'm starting to chill. Ooh, I'm starting to get chills all over my body. Ooh, okay, here we go, Natalie. Sweetheart, if you haven't met someone yet, oh my gosh, my body, I just keep getting chills after chills. If you have not met someone yet, I want to say that you are very powerful in your manifestation. So it is all just happening. They are not, I'm like, okay, so she hasn't met somebody yet. When? And they're like, they're not saying anything. They don't want you looking. That's why. They want you to stay where you're at with this manifestation and this visualization and all the beautiful energy. You're feeding it. It's gorgeous. You know, you're even got your chakras in the game with this. You know, your solar plexus is how do I show up in the world? How do I relate to people? What are my boundaries? It's all part of love. So, honey, keep visualizing it. Keep fantasizing. Keep imagining. Fantasizing, imagining, okay? Imagining. Okay, we're going to leave it at that, sweetheart. I think you get what they're saying, all right? So, have fun with that. I want to know, Natalie. You gotta let me know, girlfriend. All right, so thank you, Natalie. All right, Monika, we're going to go ahead and do your 3-card reading. So sorry to make you wait. Thank you for your patience, darling. All right, so let me see. I did Natalie's. Okay, now we're going to do Monika's. Sophia, I did your 3 cards. All right. We've got some pendulum questions sitting out there we'll get to. Here we go, Monika. Hang tight, everyone. Tony, are you... She's still not back. Okay, she's going to let me know when she's back. All right. So let me do this. Let me do Monika's 3-card reading. So glad you're here, Monika. I haven't seen you in a little while, sweetheart. Hey, Penny, how you doing? Hey, Prash. Hello, Pamela. How are you? Lots of chills, right? Yeah, huh? I got a ton of chills on that one. Yay, Natalie. You go, girl. All right, Monika. Here we go, sweetheart. We're shifting into Monika's energy. What would Spirit like Monika to know today? She's very valued. Friends. I heard the word friends, too. Monika, let's see what we got here. Mental conflict, sweetheart. Firm foundation. All right. Fertility. All right. Okay, Monika, what I'm getting is you're questioning an awful lot. You're questioning. There's a couple people in your world right now, one especially. I almost feel like you got thrown for a loop. Something occurred with this person or some situation. There's something here. And you're really mentally going through, like, what did I do? Did I misjudge? Did I misjudge this person? Did I pick it up right when I first met this person? I mean, it's like you're going through, normal questioning when something happens with another individual. So these can be some of the questions that we put out there. But, your spirit team wants you to know, Monika, sweetheart, you very much have a very firm foundation in everything that you do. You're very grounded. You're very spiritual. And if you can take what's happening, the fertility card is interesting in this aspect. You guys, these are launching off points for me. I do not take them necessarily verbatim. And I feel as if you can take all that information and the knowledge of who you are, sweetheart, and put it back into play. It's almost like it got, because of some things that have occurred, it almost got like hidden under a blanket. Like, you haven't, it's there, but you haven't found it again yet completely. All right? Does that make sense? I'm going to pull one more card. Movement, choices, and decisions. All right. Okay. To me, that's sort of like a confirmation, maybe not direct confirmation, but I would take it as that. There's things for you to do. There's things for you to shift. All right? That's movement. The choice is how you're going to look at it. Are you going to remember who you truly are? Things like that. Also, though, the sadness that you feel, absolutely, you must allow it. But I also saw it's almost like, go get yourself an ice cream or do something nice for yourself. I don't know why ice cream came up, but that's what I heard, like, get ice cream. I'm like, okay, I'll tell her, get ice cream. You get permission, Monika, from your spirit team to eat ice cream, all right, if you so desire. There you go. I hope that helped you, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. Jebby says, I love your energy and I can feel you're such a good person. Thank you for being here for us. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, you feel my heart, you guys. Oh, thank you. Such kind words. Hi, Malik. How are you? Welcome. All right, so let me see here. So that was Monika. I got Monika taken care of. Let's pull a card for Mary, friend. Here we go, Mary friend. Let's go ahead and pull a card for you, darling. I know you were on at the very, very beginning, so let's go ahead and pull a card. New beginnings. Wow, I just said beginning and new beginnings. Mary, it really is time to clear the decks, sweetheart. I know you've been doing it, but I'm hearing the word sluggish. So it feels as if Spirit would like you to up your pace on how you're clearing your decks. Clutter clearing. There's a lot, there's physical, but it's also some mental. It's almost like clearing out the old junk, not just physical, but energetically, Mary. It's time, because if we have all that stuff sitting there, new cannot necessarily come in. It's much tougher. Spirit's just waiting. Spirit's just waiting. They've got things in line for you. I can see like around 3 major and 2 after that. So like 5 things. They're just waiting for you. Excuse me again, guys. So sorry. Just waiting for you to clear out some of that energy. Think about it. Even energetically, we need to do that. Why? If you think, energy takes space. It's space. Okay? So think about it in the physical. If we keep throwing the old junk in a room, eventually that room fills up. To be able to fit anything more in there, we got to empty it out, right? Okay, Mary? So I hope that helped you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let me see here. Ice cream is a luxury. Okay, let me go in here. Let me see. I'm trying to get my order back in here as to who paid, when, what, where, and how. All right. Patience, guys. Thank you so very much. You guys have been great in working with me today. Let me see. I've got... okay. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to do Will's 5-card reading right now. And then I may jump in, Sandy, and do one of your pendulum questions or both. Let me see. Let me see, because I'm trying to fit my newbies, my freebies in here and there too. So let's see what I can do, you guys. I'm hustling. I'm hustling. All right, just remember, you guys, free 1-card readings are general only. So if I'm drawn, time permitting. If you want a guaranteed reading today, you want to make sure that you get a reading today, please go ahead and make a purchase. Starts as little as $5. I start with pendulum options, and then there's 1-card, 3-card, and 5-card. So if you want to make sure you get a guaranteed reading today, please go ahead and make a purchase. Otherwise, hang tight, guys. I do my best to get people in as much as possible. All right. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Welcome. Hey, Tiffany. How are you? Welcome. Tiffany, are you new to me, darling? I'm just curious. I always like to know if you're new. All right. Here we go, Will. Here's your 5-card reading, love. Crown Chakra. Suffering in silence. Positive movement forward. Prosperity begins. Triumphant success. It's been interesting readings today. Seem to be pacing themselves kind of the same in some ways. All right, Will, you are so intuitive, divinely guided. It's almost like you don't even realize or know how connected you are. And this is where you suffer in silence. You question a lot. You question your connection. You question your past. You question your present. You question your future. You're questioning a lot. And sometimes when we get so stuck in questioning, we forget the doing part. Don't ruminate too much, sweetheart. It's a little much too much in your head. Okay? We want you to keep positive and keep moving forward. Sweetheart, the cards are all here. Positive movement forward. Prosperity begins. Triumphant success. The big four, I had to think how many words is in that question. The big 4-word question is, what do you believe? Do you believe it's here? Do you believe in your ability? Do you believe in being divinely guided? I know you have some creative things you're doing. Do you believe that you're being divinely guided in your creations too? I know you believe it, but somewhere we're tripping a little bit over our own 2 feet. Just a little bit, honey. Just a little bit. Listen, it's human. It is very human. So we're not... It's okay. It just means, hey, Will, look, got a little something to work on still, sweetheart. And that just has to do with a lot of internal stuff. And I don't want to get into it here on the live in the middle of everyone because I think it's more private. But I think you also know some of what I'm talking about. So, Will, my love, believe in yourself a little bit more. And if you find that you can't believe in yourself as strongly as you want, at least believe in your spirit team that they have your back no matter what. Even if we feel like maybe we're tripping over our own 2 feet, if nothing else, then hand it over to spirit completely and say, okay, right now I'm struggling. Here you go. And then when I'm ready, I'll take some of it back. Yeah, because I know I have to do my part too. All right? Will, I hope that helped you, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Barry, how's it going? Natalie, I'm not sure what the not really means. I might have missed a couple comments, so I'm not sure what you're getting at. Hey, Becca, how are you? All right. Tiffany, you're new. Okay, so we're going to do our best. We're going to get you a quick reading. And Angelica, hello. How are you? Okay, you guys, just hang tight. I'm moving through everybody as quickly as possible. You're welcome, Natalie. All right. Hi, Patrice. How are you? Patrice, are you new to me? I think you might be. Okay. So what I'm going to do is Tony is back. So what I would like to do at this time is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump in and I'm going to do Sandy's pendulums. Brian Ross, I still got you, honey. Hang tight, please, sweetheart. You're going to be the next. After my pendulums, Brian, you'll be the next guaranteed reading that I do. And I know, Karen, I've got you for a 3-card. You guys, it just takes time for me to move through everybody. Patience is so greatly appreciated. But what we're going to do right now is if you're here and you're hoping for a free 1-card reading, please type reading in the comments and Tony will send me that list. All right, those are for the freebies. Right now, my understanding, I have quite a few. I have some newbies here too. Just know, you guys, if you're new to me, I am gonna read for you. I always try to at least pull something quick for you guys, and so we'll do that. You're welcome, Will. I hope that helped. It's going. Barry says, Patrice, you are new. That's what I thought. Okay. So, you guys, like I said, if you're hoping to get a free one-card reading, please go ahead and put the word reading in the comments. Debbie, sweetheart, I'd love to answer that question, but the freebies are general only. If anybody does want a question or a specific topic covered in their free one, in a reading, it must be accompanied by a purchase. All right, I fell over my words a little bit there, but hopefully that made sense. All right, guys, let Tony know if you would like a reading by typing reading in the comments. In the meantime, okay, let me find, I've got Sandy, you sent me your questions. Okay, so, okay, here's your first one, sweetheart, that you sent to me. Guys, give me a second here. I gotta just, I have a couple books here that I brace my arm on so that, number one, you can see the pendulum when I'm using it, but also you never want to, when someone's using a pendulum, they never want to be up in the air because then you're not, you know, planted and you could be affecting the pendulum movement. So, okay, Sandy, sorry, Sandy, I had to think, who am I answering for now? Sandy, here's your first question. But first of all, I am going to ask the pendulum a couple questions to make sure that it's okay that we do this. That's always the first step. We always ask Spirit, is it okay? When we're using these divination tools, we want to make sure they're nice and clear. My cards sit. I have crystals all over my cards. My pendulums are crystals. I mean, it's always, everything's sitting here to clear constantly. All right, here we go. All right. Interesting. Okay, first of all, Sandy came out with a no, but there was some clearing that was going on after that. I feel like what's happening with this, as you know, when I do my yes no's, it's not just a yes no. There's a little bit extra that goes into it. What I'm feeling is I think it goes back and forth for this person, but I don't necessarily feel that this person is all in. And that's part of the issue. You want all in. All right, so what's the next one? Your next question, here we go. Okay, second question, yes. That is true. However, the same goes. I don't feel the seriousness in it. I don't want to say that this person would be using you. I don't want to say that. But I also don't feel that person is all in. All right, honey? I hope that helped you. Those were your two pendulum questions. Thank you so very much, sweetheart. All right, guys. Here we go. I am going to now, so I did her two pendulums. Okay, so Princess Sophia, do not forget, please, sweetheart, to send me your pendulum question, all right? Okay, Brian Ross. Let me throw out one freebie here. Let's go ahead. I'll read for Tiffany. Tiffany, hold on, sweetheart. Hey, guys. It doesn't look like too many of you said you wanted a reading here. Is there anybody else that was hoping for a free reading if time permitting? Tiffany Smith, here we go, sweetie. Hold up. Tiffany Smith Light. Don't be fooled by those around you. Don't be fooled by what your eyes see. Know the truth in your heart, Tiffany, that truly love is all that exists, that there is a lot of light and love out there in the world. You just have to search for it. You have to search for the people that emanate the same vibration. They're out there. I know you're such a sensitive. Oh, Tiffany, you are so sensitive to the energies. Sweetheart, you're an empath, and I know that because I am too. So, Tiffany, one of the biggest things we want to share with you today is I hope that you white light yourself every morning. White light is the highest vibration. I encourage my clients, and I do it myself too, a bubble of white light every morning. It's like throwing up the mosquito netting. It's not going to keep all the negativity and excess energy away, but it sure as heck can keep 95% of it out. So I'm going to suggest that you do that every morning, and then at night, before you go to sleep. If you have time to do it before, like, you walk into your home and you're coming home, but also at night before you go to sleep, just envision Archangel Michael coming in and blue energy, and envision it as water. His blue energy is just flowing over you like water, and he clears all that excess and negative energy. All right, Tiffany, I hope that helps you, sweetheart. Okay, Brian Ross, thank you so much, so very much for your patience. Here we go, sweetheart. Sandy, you are welcome, sweetheart. Oh, Crystal. Okay, you guys, Brian, let me answer these pendulum questions real quick. Crystal, how can you tell the answer? Quickly, when we use a pendulum, we do set it up. Everybody uses a pendulum a little differently. I am in no way an expert on it, but I do use it. I know enough, and I know how to use the divination tools and so forth. And basically, it's about just making sure there's a lot of clear energy, that the energy is clear, the pendulum is clear, and then part of what you were seeing with it changing its swing is I'm asking it several questions in my head is what's happening. I always ask in the beginning, can I, may I? Basically making sure that it's okay and we have permission. So that's some of the swinging you'll see. And sometimes it'll ask the question, it'll answer the question. Sometimes it'll also start clearing things. So it just depends, sweetheart. So does the speed of the swing matter? Yeah, it can. Absolutely can. All right, Brian Ross, I promise. Here we go, sweetheart. Thank you for your patience, Brian. Here we go, honey. Oh, thank you. Okay, here we go. All right, 5-card paid reading for Brian Ross and Dana Marie. You shared this live. Thank you. I put you on the list for the drawing for the free 3-card reading at the end. And for those of you who are new, don't know about this, but what I do in most of my lives is if you share this on your timeline publicly, and or in groups, and or you tag people in the comments to invite them to this live, you're entered into a drawing. At the very end of this live, I do a drawing for a free 3-card reading that is done at the end of the live, and you must be present to win that. Now, once that drawing is done, please, everyone, do not disappear. I always see the numbers chart. Okay, I didn't win. I'm going. I take those same 3 cards and everybody receives a message at the end. I do a group message also. And lots of times I end up stepping into a complete channel too. So that'll happen sometime. So don't miss out. Hang tight, all right? And stay with us. And just make sure you're following and liking my Elyse Ann Psychic page and that your notifications are set at favorites. I have all kinds of lives I do. Tomorrow night we're doing Table Talk Thursdays. We're going to be talking about divine order and divine timing. And then also, you guys, go check out my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Tells you all about me. It'll tell you about my more in-depth private sessions where you can really dig in. I'm also a medium, pet communicator, space clearing, energy healer. I do all kinds of stuff. While you're at my website, though, on the home page, sign up for my email list. Exclusively for my email list, they receive every month a 3-card channel message. And also, you'll be one of the first ones to know about what's happening. What announcements? What kind of projects am I involved in? What's launching? I have some things happening, guys. It's been delayed a little bit. I'm really at other people's, I'm on the ship. I'm not the captain, but I'm on the ship. And I got some awesome things happening. I say this. They got delayed. They were both supposed to be this month. And that's why you've been hearing about it for a while. One got pushed to next month. The other one got pushed to October. And I'm hoping it still is October. It's going to happen. It's just when. So you want to make sure you're on my email list. You want to make sure you're following my page because also you get all the postings I do. I do a channel card message on Mondays and Fridays. I do all kinds of postings and I give so freely to you guys just to help you, to build you up for your day, for your journey, for your life. It's all about this positivity and love and compassion. All right? Okay, I'm done with that part. Okay, here we go, Brian This poor guy. I'm done. I'm not even going to look at the comments, Brian. I hope you're laughing, Brian, and not getting annoyed. I'm so sorry, darling. As you can tell, I do this. I get so involved in what I'm doing because I love it so much. Brian Ross, here are your 5 cards. Brian, here we go. Mental conflict. You think an awful lot, Brian. Choose wisely. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Balance. New beginnings. Spiritual union. Wow, Brian, these cards are interesting. I like them. You do. You think an awful lot. You remind me of me in the old days. Wanting to know how, why, when, where, where, who, right? Constantly we're just asking over and over. It's like we need to know, right? But you are exhausting yourself a little bit, my dear, and it's really kicking you out of balance. And what happens is, part of it for you, Brian, is you go into this worry. There's this worry. Excuse me. You know, you're a sweet, sensitive soul, and I feel like you really want what you want. And I honestly, I feel it has to do with love. Now, I believe you're with someone, but I don't know if it's fairly new or a renewal, okay, of the relationship. Gosh, excuse me. You know, Brian, it is true. All you want is to love and to be loved. And I'm hearing the words, you found her. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the words, you found her. And so well, I'm sorry. I'm assuming her. I didn't even check. You found that person. Leave it at that. You're really excited for some new things coming your way too, Brian. I'm hearing the words, the past is the past. So, honey, the way it feels to me is you've done some work on yourself. You've looked to shift. You have done that, and you are still in the process of shifting. And I'm hearing it so clearly. The love that you seek is yours. Now, just remember, we have to be careful in our interpretation of that. What does spirit mean? Could it be a self-love? Could it be a partner love? Could it be friendship love? Could it be all of the above? I am starting to chill a little bit, and I am feeling as if, Brian, strap in, honey, because there's some really good things coming your way. You've worked hard. All right, sweetheart? Give yourself some accolades for that. All right? I hope that helps you. And Brian, again, thank you so much for your patience, honey. I know I said your name probably 5 or 6 times. And it's because I'm just trying to get it. So anyhow, I hope that helped you, sweetheart, and I hope that made sense. All right, so Tiffany said, how's that done? The visualizing. Picturing your mind as a white light either washing over you or surrounding you like a bubble. All right, I like that, Tony. Yeah, you know, Tiffany, the bubble, really just literally visualize that bubble. It exists, and then you step into it completely encased. All right, sweetheart? Nellie says, did I meet someone yet? Not really, that's what I mean. Okay. Well, honey, I'm telling you, I felt it all over, so hang on, baby. I want to say it's coming. Penny, you shared. Thank you, sweetheart, for sharing this live. You were on the list in the drawing. All right, Andrea, you too. You were tagging people. Okay, let me see here now. Patrice, let's go ahead, Patrice, and throw out a card for you. Angelica, hang tight. Okay, Amanda, I see that you did make a purchase. Thank you, sweetheart. All right. And Carissa. All right, you guys, here we go. Throwing cards all around. All right. Give me a second. I've got to pause because I'm starting to split in 5 directions. Okay, so I did Brian's. Karen, I know you're here, sweetheart. I knew you paid for a 3-card a while ago. Let me throw a quick card out for Patrice, and then we're going to do Karen's 3-card reading. All right, guys, I got to kind of hustle here, catch up some more. Here we go. Karen, thank you also for your patience, darling. Karen, here you go. 3 cards. Third eye chakra. Material harvest. The waiting game. Karen, you have something that you are truly manifesting. You have been visualizing it. I feel it's abundance oriented. You've put a lot of power and strength and energy behind it. And even, you know, I'm being told you're impatient, and that's why it feels like the waiting game, the impatience. Believe me, I know, honey. I'm the biggest one of all, and I've learned some of it, but I still sometimes, powerful, Karen, powerful. I don't know exactly what this is that you're working on, but you have put a lot of time and energy into it. Hold on. I'm not sure what they mean by this, but hopefully you do. Keep it soft. So hopefully you know what that means. I could interpret that several different ways, but that's what Spirit said. So I think you'll have an understanding of that. I hope so. And so, Karen, hold on. I'm asking them for a little clarity on that. Okay. What I'm feeling for you, Karen, is you push very hard when it comes to your manifesting and creating, and it doesn't have to be such a hard push. Let Spirit be part of the deal. So in other words, the way I manifest is, okay, Spirit, let's see, I don't even know a good example off the top of my head. Oh, goodness. Okay, something I want. So what I do is I go, okay, Spirit, this is what I want. And, I go through the process. I let them know. And then I release that energy to them. However, the energy I hold on to is that energy of action, what I need to do to make it happen. So I do my physical world action steps, and I let Spirit do the rest and let them deliver. All right, Karen? Keep working it, though, honey. You're just really strong and powerful in it. So I hope that helped you, sweetheart. I hope that made sense. All right, so let me see here. Okay, I also have that 3 card that's gifted from Will. Princess Sophia, I still have your Pendulum card. Angelica, hang tight. I'm going to read for you in just a moment. So let me write it down again too, guys. I've got Amanda Hyde has a paid 3 card, right? And let me see. Yes, okay. And then I have, hang tight, guys. Let me see. I've got a few more coming in. Oh, Patrice. All right, darling. You paid for a 1 card reading. Okay, sweetheart. I'll go ahead and do your 1 card also. I know I just did a general quick reading for you, but we'll do your 1 card. You paid for it. So we will do that, darling. Okay, and Carissa paid for a 5 card reading. All right, let me see here, guys. I'm just trying to keep my act together. All right. Okay. I think that's who I have left. Let me know if you made a purchase and I did not say your name. I've got Amanda Hyde for 3 cards. I've got Patrice for 1 card, Carissa for 5 cards, and the Pendulum for Princess Sophia. If there's anybody else who made a purchase, please let us know. Angelica, we're going to go ahead and throw out a card. You guys that are here that are hoping for a freebie, hang tight. I see the list. I'm working on it. Doing my best here, guys. All right, but as you know, guaranteed paid readings are going to go first. It is, you guys, it is the way I earn a living too. So I have to balance. I love being a service and helping all of you also. But patience is really in order for everyone, including myself. I have to have patience with myself. So, all right, guys, here we go. I said Angelica. She is new here. Let's go ahead and do your 1 card. Thank you, Shay. Love that mandala tapestry. Thank you, sweetheart, and welcome. You're welcome, Tiffany. All right. All starts with self-love. Absolutely. Stand firm in what love you want. Absolutely. I love it, you guys. I love it. Brian, you're welcome. And again, thank you for your patience, sweetie. Okay, let me see. Samantha Stevens. Hi, I just came to say you are a blessing and thank you for helping heal people. That takes a lot of strength. God is going to bless you for opening your heart to a lot of people. You are amazing and thank you again. Samantha, beautiful words, sweetheart. You guys get me emotional when you say such beautiful things to me. Thank you so very much. Touches my heart. That's what I'm here for. I love to help. I love to help. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Yes, I'm doing free readings to who I'm drawn to and time permitting. All right. Okay, let me see. You're being patient. Good. Okay, we're doing our best here, guys. All right, Angelica, we're going to throw out a card for you. And Princess Sophia, sweetheart, please let me know when you do send the question also, because I don't have those notifications on my messenger that are coming up. Okay, sweetie? So thank you. All right, Angelica, here we go. Rejoice in celebration. Things have been a little sluggish lately. You've had a lot. It's like what I'm seeing visually is like the rain is starting to stop. It's stopping. The rain is stopping. It hasn't yet, but you've just come out of a lot of rain and a lot of clouds. That's the way it feels, sweetheart, Angelica. Keep the faith, honey. Life has its ups and downs, right? And so sometimes when we're in those lows, if we can remind ourselves that those lows allow us to fully experience the highs, then we can maybe be a little bit more accepting, if you will. In other words, how do we understand that very high, that the intensity of the joy and excitement if we haven't had the disappointment, right? So we need both for the balance. So, but you can help yourself in just celebrating yourself, celebrating you're still here, celebrating, look how far I've come in life. But that also, everything is a gift. All right, Angelica, I hope that helped. I hope that made sense. All right. I also have the one that Will donated too. So, cool. All right, let me see here. Let's read for, let me pull another freebie here real quick. Barry, are you still here, Barry? Let me know. And Crystal, are you still here? Barry and Crystal, let me know if you're still here. In the meantime, let me go ahead and let me read for who's the paid one. I've got Amanda Hyde has a 3-card reading that we're going to do. Okay, Tony. Princess Sophia, it's in my inbox. I'll take a look in a minute on your pendulum question. Okay, in the meantime, I am doing Amanda's guaranteed 3-card reading. You guys, remember, I do my best to get to all of you, but if you want a guaranteed reading today, please make sure you're making a purchase. I have time probably for a couple more of those paid readings. I have time for some freebies, probably, but also if you want a guaranteed reading today, please go ahead and make your purchase. All right, do that now. All right, Amanda, here we go, Amanda. Light, sweetheart. Amanda Hyde, this is for you. Suffering in silence. Love begins. Amanda Hyde, what I'm hearing very clearly from your team is the past is in the past, darling. You don't need to bring forward that suffering. It's not meant to be carried so that you remember. You'll remember anyhow. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Hold on a second. Let me. It's an interesting visual. Okay, let me tell you the visual, and I'll ask them why. I was trying to get that before I gave you the visual. But Amanda, what I actually saw was you sitting somewhere and the white light just flowing over you. So, I mean, I know a lot of reasons why, but for you specifically, I mean, this is true for everyone. I'm just hearing your spirit team say the more light you can sit in, the more light you'll receive, which is true for everyone. You've been wondering about people and whether we really do carry the light. What's going on? Because there are some people that are not a very high vibration. That's what this is about. So your spirit team really wants you to see the light in everyone. But don't focus on the negativity, sweetheart. Focus on the love and the positivity in the world. Not only in your own world, but the world. It's very easy for us to get pulled down into that sludge and that yuck. You know, I know that can happen to me. I'm very, very sensitive, energy sensitive. I'm an empath. I feel intensely. And if I ever start to feel myself slipping into that space, I remind myself, I'm not going to do that today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the love in the world. I'm going to focus on the good in the world. I'm going to focus on the loving, kind gestures in the world. And that's where I put my focus. So Amanda, I think your spirit team really wants to help you to kind of shift a little bit more out of some of that negativity. You do okay. It's like a 50-50 split. But I'm hearing your team say, well, why don't we go for a 70 positive and a 30 negative? Because they're going to want to bump you up even from there, but let's start there. All right? So if you can start to shift your attention. All right, sweetheart? Hope that helped you. All right, so hi, Ina. Welcome. Okay, so that was Amanda's reading. All right. We're going to read, let me throw out a couple freebies here real quick, and then I have, I will get Princess Sophia's pendulum question. Hang tight, guys. Oh, I do have Patrice's one card she paid for, too. All right, Patrice, hang tight, sweetheart. All right. What did I just say? I said I was going to read for Crystal. Discontent and boredom. Honey, you need to get out in some fresh air. You need to get a different viewpoint. Even if you need to move the pictures on your wall, do it. My dear love, Crystal. Because you're the type of, it's okay. But yet your energy, you so vibe with your environment. That's why you've been feeling off a little bit, sweetheart. Just ever so slightly. Okay, Crystal? So do what you can do to mix it up, change the view, whatever it is. Very important for you. I hope that helped. Barry, here we go. Here's a quick card for you. Well, 2 came out, sweetheart. Disruption and power. You know, Barry, there are people in your world that just want to throw a monkey wrench in the works. You know what I'm saying? They just are. It's almost like they get energy from it. I was going to use a different term, but I don't want to say it. They get energy from it. But sweetheart, you have the power to not get sucked in, yet you allow yourself to sometimes. It's time, Barry, to unplug from all that drama and all that stuff. You don't need it. You can still protect yourself without being involved in it. So take your power back, darling. All right. I hope that made sense, Barry. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let me see here. I've got Patrice's guaranteed 1-card reading. Here we go. Patrice. Then we're going to keep going into the list. Let me see what I can do. Well, that's right. I was going to do Sophia's pendulum. Okay. Let me do Patrice's 1 card here. Shadow. Patrice, shadow. Sweetheart, you let too many things bother you, darling. I know I used to be that way. I let everything bother me. Excuse me. You can only do what you can do for you. You can only be you, and you only have management over yourself. There's a lot of shadow out there. You know, people that aren't maybe of the highest vibration. And some people would say this card really has to do with shadow work, the inner work. Yes, it does. But remember, these cards for me are launching off points. So whatever Spirit gives me with it is what they're intending. All right? So my dear love, you just be the light that you are and the kind person that you are, Patrice, and shine the light on others by your kindness and your love that you share and your joy and your little bit of giddiness or your little laughs here and there. Just keep doing it, sweetheart, because you're contributing to the the vibrational shift, the bright vibrational ascension of this planet just by being you. All right, darling. So don't ever question that. Really important for you, darling, because I do feel like you sometimes wonder, and you too get pulled down into the muck. Don't have to, honey. You don't have to. All right? So do what you can to take care of yourself in that way. Just keep spreading the love and light. And whatever you do, darling, it is not yours to take on. Because you like to absorb energy. Lots of people who are healers who don't understand. I used to just way back when, before I really understood who I was and what was happening. I mean, I always was psychic, but I didn't have the pieces to put it all together when I was younger. And lots of times we like to step in and almost like take it for people. But that's not what we're supposed to be doing. Say, okay? So, hopefully, that helps. All right? Thank you so much, sweetheart. All right, Tony. I'm hearing you, sweetie. Okay, so let me see now. I was going to do Princess Sophia's pendulum question. Give me one moment, guys. I got to get in there super quick. Okay, you said I was in my inbox, and of course, Facebook now is not cooperating with me. Princess Sophia, did you send me? I'm missing the question. I'm sorry, guys. Princess Sophia, here we go. Okay, here it goes. Okay. Okay. Okay, I've got a question. Okay, let's take a look at that, Princess Sophia. Thank you. Okay, guys, let's do her pendulum question. Let's see what I got here. All right. Here we go. Give me a second, guys. I want to actually be looking at the question. Hold on. You can see me, but I'm looking at her question. So I hope you can see the pendulum. Hold on, guys. Interesting. All right. It took a moment because, Princess Sophia, I took the question as you worded it, and the answer was no. But then what I did was I reworded it with a different word at the end, and I said deceptive, deception, deceptive, and the answer was yes. So it could be just in the actual energy of the first word you used. All right? Sometimes it is that way because every word has an energy, and it has a very an energy signature, if you will. So sometimes just a little bit of a different wording can create that because it's clearer energetically to spirit. I hope that made sense, sweetheart. All right. I think he's very good at deception too. That's part of what I'm being told. So I hope that helps you, sweetheart. All right. Okay. So let me see here. Now what I'm going to do. Let me read. I'm catching up a little bit on comments. You're welcome, Karen. You're welcome, sweetheart. All right. Let me see here, guys. Good, Barry. I'm glad it made sense. You're welcome, Patrice. All right. That's the word. Okay. Okay. I think you're making a statement, Princess Sophia. So, Liane, you keep getting phone calls. Sorry to hear that. You can watch this replay afterwards. All my lives are posted on my page after they're over. So everyone, you can always watch it afterwards. Okay, let me pull a couple freebies here, and then I'm going to do Will's donated reading. Yes, I'm going to go a little longer than the hour and a half, you guys. All right, not too much. I can probably fit one more guaranteed reading in. If somebody really absolutely wants to have one, we can do that. All right. I know I'm pausing a lot, you guys, because for some reason, I feel like even though Tony's here, I just feel like I'm, for some reason, a little bit more scattered. I don't know. All right, we're good. I keep pausing. Okay, looks like I have a guaranteed reading purchased here from Michelle. Okay, Michelle, we'll get to you in just a few minutes. Hang tight, sweetheart, all right? All right, here we go. Let me see. Let me read for... Let me throw a card for Jen Acker. Sacrifice. Stop it. Jen, sweetheart, really, the long and short of it is there's compromise versus sacrifice. I understand sometimes we have to sacrifice. It's just the way it is because obligations, family, whatever. Okay. I just heard it clearly. Don't give up a part of yourself, honey. Not worth it. We can compromise, but don't sacrifice. All right? I think they are talking in regards to a relationship, not positive, though. Hope that helps you, sweetheart. Tony's telling me to focus. She sent me a message. Focus, woman. Ah! Love you too, Tony. You know what it says, Tony? You're failing today because I'm not focused. It's all on you, baby cakes. I'm kidding. All right, I love Tony. Tony and I are besties. We goof around like that. She knows I'm kidding. All right. I see that people are dropping off because they're not sure they're going to get a reading. So this is what's going to happen now. This causes an issue for me. All right. Who's still here that's hoping for a free one-card reading? I might be able to squeeze one or two more in. Let us know by typing reading in the comments. Because some of you just tuck-tailed and ran from the live because you don't think I'm going to get to you. Which, again, I know I say this so many times. It makes me sad because I'm still doing readings. You guys are going to get messages from other people's readings. Plus, what about the collective reading at the end? All right, everybody has their free will. Very specific. Okay. Will says, I'm so grateful and thankful I was able to bless someone with a reading today, sending positive vibes and love to all. Absolutely, Will. Thank you. We're about ready to do that. I am going to actually... Thank you, guys. I appreciate all of you, too, very, very, very much. Thank you. Amanda, I already did your reading, sweetheart. It was, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. I don't even know exactly, you guys. But Amanda, I did do your reading, sweetheart. So if you missed it, please, once this is over, it will be posted on my page. Please rewatch. You're welcome, Jen. All right. Tony's collecting the list for me. In the meantime, I'm going to bless someone with a 3-card donated reading from Will. And so we're going to say, actually, Will is blessing this person. I am being guided to give that to Opal Sisk today. Opal, sweetheart. Yay. Are you ready? Here we go. Don't cry. It's okay. Michelle Fulford, I got you, baby. I see you're here. We're going to get your reading done. I'm getting all baby cakes and baby on people. What's with me today? Feeling the love. Huh? I'm always feeling the love. Sometimes a little bit more effusive about it, I guess, than other times. I don't know. Anyhow, let's see. Hey, Gemma. Welcome. Okay, guys, keep it to 1 comment, please, for reading, because what it does is it just throws everything off. Gemma, you're new, sweetheart. We'll go ahead and throw out a card for you. No more comments needed, sweetie. What it happens is when we comment so many times, it pushes those comments so fast my moderator can't catch them. So we lose comments, and it's the last thing we want to do because we're trying our best to get to as many people as possible. So Tony's recollecting the list for me. While she does that, I'm going to read for Opal Sisk. Here we go, my love. Here is a 3-card reading that Will donated, and you are the receiver of that gift, darling. Here we go. Emotional withdrawal. Victory and success. Deception and envy. Okay, sweetheart. Opal, my love. Your spirit team is saying, sweetheart, it's time to unplug even more than what you already are. You know, you give 1,000 to 1,000,000% every day. I'm not kidding. I mean, you know, people use that term, but you do. And the issue becomes is that your head's not clear. That's why the deception and envy card came out. It's almost like it gets you muddled because you're giving, you're giving, you're giving. I feel like your whole day is this and this and this and this and this and this and this. I mean, the energy is just this constant, relentless energy. Sweetie, you got to get off the train for a minute. And that's what they mean by emotional withdrawal. It's not necessarily a negative thing. Is you're so busy giving of yourself and giving everything you have that I think at night you're almost like, I'm not sure I like this, the way this is coming. Hold on. I'm trying to get the right wording. It's like you're so drained, there's nothing left. It's almost like you've written all over the chalkboard and now there's nothing left for you. You just, there's no room on the chalkboard. There's nothing left for you. Sweetheart, I know obligations, but please, 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 if you can find 20 minutes a day, I mean, even if you start with 10 minutes a day, for your own sake, sweetheart, okay? Send with lots and lots of love. Okay, sweetheart. All right. Michelle Fulford, you purchased a 3-card reading. Will, thank you so much for your generosity. Gemma, hang tight. Michelle Fulford, let me throw out a quick card for Gemma. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to go a little longer. I know some of you have been hanging around a while. I'm going to do my best, but remember, I cannot get to everybody in these lives. It's rare. Every once in a while I can, but I'm busy, which is great. Financially, it allows me to keep doing what I'm doing here for you guys because I do a lot of giving, but I also have to pay my bills. So I'm doing my best every which way I can. So hang tight, guys, okay? Okay. Here I am. Press you on the list. I'm not sure I'm going to get to it today. Got to see where I'm at. Sweetheart, again, the guaranteed readings do take precedence. As you see, I do pepper in the freebies here and there. Gemma, let's throw out a card for you. Throat chakra. Gemma, honey, sometimes I feel like you're very, very vocal, and other times you just don't vocalize. Like, it's almost like I see you screaming or nothing. That's what I'm seeing in the energy. It seems like it's one or the other. And I feel it takes you a little bit to build up your courage to express yourself. So what your spirit team would like to say is, one of the things they'd like to see you do, if you're willing, is start just journaling. You have a lot to say, sweetie, and it feels like you're just not able to get it all out. Journaling should be able to help you with that, okay? And so that, I'm not a doctor, I do not diagnose, I cannot diagnose, I do not take the place of a regular medical professional. Seek one out if you need, but what I'm feeling is that's why you're getting some of that clearing in your throat, a little bit of tickling. That's our communication center. Journal, get it out. All right. I hope that helps, sweetheart. Michelle Fulford, here we go, sweetheart. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Faylene is new too. Okay, Faylene, hang tight. We're going to get to you. Fresh, I think I've read for you before. I don't know if I can get to you today. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm trying, guys. I am going to go longer, as you can see. So let's just see what we get done here. So $12. $12. Hold on. Okay, Sorry. 3-card reading for Michelle. Okay. Here we go, Michelle Fulford. Here's your 3-card reading, sweetheart. I think I've gotten to everybody who paid for a reading. If I've missed you, please let me know. Okay, thank you, Tony. That's what I thought. Now's the time to say. Now's the time to speak up. In the meantime, Michelle Fulford, here's your 3-card reading. Triumph, darling. Patience and planning. Ooh, you're meticulous sometimes. Sometimes you just throw it to the wind, and other times you're just so meticulous, sweetie. Transformation. Okay, Michelle. This is for Michelle Fulford. Excuse me, guys. Boy, sweetie, when you hit it hard and heavy, you hit it hard and heavy. You're very good at taking those, those deep dives and getting really in there. And you come up for air. But I feel that you're quite balanced. I'm not getting anything from spirit on that piece. What I am hearing them say is keep pushing ahead. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing ahead. You really are, I almost want to say, in the process of mastering manifestation. Maybe not mastering, but becoming very, very close to that. Just remember to throw the ball to your spirit team. Okay, they're reminding you. Remember to throw the ball. They're on the team with you. You don't, baseball is nine members on the, in the field, I think. Do I remember correctly? You're not the only person you're not the only team member on the baseball field. You got others with you. So remember to throw the ball to them. You love doing things on your own because you feel that really huge sense of accomplishment, Michelle. But they want to be part of that journey and help you with that. I just feel a lot of accolades with this reading too. You, from time to time, do your deep dive on your transformation, the shifting. You're very powerful, my dear. In that way, I just see a lot of... If you're not aware of it, I'm telling you, you've got a lot of power in there. Just keep harnessing it. Don't forget, you're not the only person on the team. Toss the ball to your teammates, your spirit team. All right, Michelle? I hope that helped you, sweetie. All right, so let me see here. Faylene, let's throw out a card. I am going to throw a couple more freebies out before we go into the drawing, okay? Because I feel like, I did have a lot of paid readings, which is awesome. Also, though, you guys, you know how I try and help all of you. Okay, so, Faylene, let's go ahead. You're new here. Let's go ahead and throw out a quick card for you, darling. Passion Ignited. You've done a lot of clearing, Faylene. I feel like you just really have almost, I don't know, what I'm seeing visually is almost like I see you looking at a room, and it's almost like you feel accomplished. You still have a few things to do. But you really have dug into it, Faylene, and you also feel very accomplished. You've known for quite a while now that you needed to do that project so that it could free you to then move forward and pursue things that you truly love. I feel like you're looking to bring some uplifting into your world and into your life. That's the Passion Ignited. And so you working through whatever it was, or doing that project or whatever it was, whether it was a physical, energetic, internal, whatever, you've made the space. You're still clearing some, but I see that opening. So you're pretty soon ready to start stepping onto the path of creating all that you so truly desire. All right, sweet love. Hope that helped. Thank you, thank you. All right. So, let me see here. I don't know who's still left here. Dana Marie, are you still here? Let's see. Let's pull a card for Dana Marie. Recognition and reward, Dana Marie. It's good to be humble. However, when recognition is warranted, let's be receiving. There is nothing wrong in that. There's nothing negative in that. It's just celebrating you. And so, Spirit, Dana really wants you to recognize for yourself your victories in your life. Don't think you see yourself as strongly as you truly are. All right, Dana, I hope that helps you. All right. Let me see. I think I'm going to pull one more person for a freebie here. Let me see. Give me a second. Cynthia, thank you for sharing, sweetheart. Appreciate that. Put you on the list. Even though we're way near the end, we're going to still put you on the list, sweetheart. Opal says, thank you. You are so right. I felt that you know me personally and was telling me to chill out. Was an awesome reading. Thank you. I never get anything I don't pay for, so thank you. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome. Much love. All right. You're welcome, Dana. Okay. Let's see. Crush, crown chakra. Your spirit team Crush is telling me you're having a little bit of argument with them lately. That's okay. They would just like you to get a little bit more out of your own way, darling. All right? Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and throw out a few more quick like that. Those are the freebies. They are very, very quick. You do get a little taste. I love doing it. Hopefully it helps you and gives you a little boost for your day. Please, everyone, follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Put your notifications at favorites. Yes, I have this regular Wednesday Psychic and Mini Reading Live. If I don't get to you today, there'll be other opportunities because I do last-minute ones too. And you're only going to know about that if you like and follow my page and have your notifications set at favorites. All right, so make sure you do that because you're also going to find out about everything else I offer, do, share with you, give. I'm of service. There's a lot that goes on my page, so make sure that you're a follower and a liker, and invite your friends to follow and like my page. Let them take advantage of it. Don't forget to check out my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Also, while you're there, sign up for my email list. It's on the homepage. All right, here we go. Let's see who else I can throw a couple more for. All right, let me see. I got Penny Clark. Let's read one for you. Andrea, you're still here. Universe, Penny. It's almost like sitting in the sunlight and sunbathing. But you're doing it in the moonlight, it feels like you're just sitting there taking it all in. And it's great. It's you got your chill factor going on. It's like, I don't know, do you literally like sit out in the moonlight and absorb it? Because that's what I'm getting, Penny. That's the visual I'm seeing. Whether they really are intending to say to me, that's what you literally do, I'm not sure. But you're loving the expansiveness of the universe. And I'm not saying you're new at this, but you're newer. And so you're just drinking it in. You're loving it. You're loving it. So I'd be curious to know if you do sit in the moonlight, though, and absorb it like that. It's an interesting visual I saw. All right, so let me see. You're welcome, Presh. Okay, hey, Jill, how's it going? Faylene, I did your reading just a few minutes ago. Okay, let me see. Yes, go back after live. Yes. All right, you are Andrea. Okay, let's throw out a card for Andrea. Hey, Dale, how's it going? All right, let's see here. Andrea. Hope. You're not necessarily one to give hand off the football. But sweetheart, Andrea, yes, they know. We all know you're very, very capable on your own. But if someone, spirit team, can help us, why would we want to do it all on our own? It's not that you want to, sweetheart. got a little bit of a stubborn streak in you, darling. So let's see if you can maneuver that one just a little bit and work with your team. All right. I hope that helps you, Andrea. Thank you. All right. I've got, let's see. I'm going to throw out one or two more. Jill, sorter. Here we go. Patience. Jill. Talking about that a lot today. I feel like you are. I feel like you're okay. You're just like, okay, yeah, I know. Whenever you're feeling a little antsy about it, though, just go out into the fresh air and take a nice deep breath. That's what I'm being told. Hope that helps you, Jill. Dale, let's throw out a card for you, darling. Balance. Balance. You give, and give, and you give some more. And, we know what you do for a living, so that's part of it. You are a caregiver. Okay. Hold on. You tend to deny yourself a little bit, I think, or what your spirit team is trying to say, honey, really honestly, you're the last one you make time and space for. And honey, that's why sometimes you're feeling it. And it's not the greatest feeling. Try and carve out a little bit of time for yourself. Even you just take 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes. Start there. All right, Dale. I hope that helps you, sweet love. Okay, Michelle Bottomley. Yes. We'll go ahead and throw in your 3-card reading. Here we go, love. Your guaranteed 3-card reading. All right. Here we go. Let's see what they have to say for you, darling. Balance, Michelle. Balance. You're doing a little bit better with that. Positive movement forward. Yes, you're a little refreshed. Passion ignited. Woo, girl. Love these. Yay. All right. So. Okay. It's like, I know you went on a road trip, and I don't know what it was about, but it's almost like you came back refreshed, rejuvenated. However, and you were feeling really good. However, this can happen when we get back into our, like everyday life. We start to feel the ship sinking maybe a little bit. But that's where we have to step in and not allow ourselves. We have to take those anchors off of our ankles and stay in the space of our newly transformative space. There we go. And when you're slipping, Michelle, what I'm being told is do your best to get back into that feeling, that really good feeling. You had it. You had the ball in your hands. You had it. You had a nice grip on it. And now you just feel like it's slowly almost, it's not even like you dropped the ball. I just see almost like a Nerf ball, that the foam balls that you can pick little pieces off of. And you're just seeing all those little pieces fall to the ground. You're not even picking it off. It's like the ball is dissolving. So let's pull ourselves back from that. Let's take a nice deep breath, darling. Let's clear the energy. We are suggesting that you call in Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and along with that and that energy, all the unconditional loving energy that you can possibly have flow your way. And it's very, very important for you, my dear. You've made some good progress. Spirit told me to pull another card. I don't know if you saw. This is the way I pull cards, guys. I just split the deck wherever I'm guided. Okay. They started to say you were making some really good progress. And as I was saying that, this is the card. Rejoice in celebration. It's exactly the message. Look at the progress you've made, darling. Rejoice in that. As human beings, we're going to have slips. Let's not get caught in that. Let's not get stuck in that. All right? So I hope that helps you, darling love. Thank you, thank you. All right, it looks like I have one. Oh, no, that was something else. Okay. Cash App is sending me kind of weird notifications today. Every day is a new beginning. A new adventure. What's going to happen today? Am I going to get no notifications? Am I going to get 20 on the one? What? It keeps it live. All right. So let's see. Looks like I just had a brand new person just pop in here. Asa, I'll pull a quick card for you. Foundation and achievements, honey. You got a lot that you've been doing. You've been doing the building blocks. Your foundation is being built very, very strongly. I'm going to say watch out for your tweaks. Make sure that you're watching what other people are doing, because I feel like there might be somebody that's trying to sling something your way, like kind of get in the way of whatever this is that you're trying to create. Okay, so hopefully that helps you a little bit. These guys are very, very short mini readings. So I highly encourage, if you really want to get down in there and let's dig in. Let's find what's blocking you from achieving what you want from your dreams. You know, we have so much that's on the subconscious that runs. We have no clue. That's the work that I do. That's a lot of the work that I do. So come on over. Let's get you scheduled in a private one-on-one session, and let's dig in there and let's get you started on that path to really living the life that you desire. I'm full evidence that it can happen. All right. I'm still working on stuff. It's happening. All right. So, okay. Thank you. You're stressed, but thank you. You're welcome, sweetheart. Yes, Penny, please do. Go to my website to sign up for my email list. It's right there on the home page. It just has a subscribe button. It'll open up a landing page through MailChimp, and you just put your information there, and you're good to go. All right. Yes, Jen, thank you. I know I'm looking at the time. Penny, I did read for you, sweetheart. Okay. Angelica says, thank you so much. Life has been so hard this month for me and my kids. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Sending you lots of love. Lots of love, sweetie. Michelle says, you're an amazing person. Always right on, Elyse. Thank you so much. You're appreciated. Tony, you're appreciated as well. Helping Elyse behind the scenes to where Elyse can reach out to more people. Woo! Thank you, Tony. And thank you, Michelle. Thank you for those beautiful words for both Tony and I. Dale says, thank you, Elyse. I appreciate the message from Spirit. We'll take on board the advice received. I love it. Yay. You're welcome, Faylene. It was a good trip, but a couple of rough days, but doing better. You just got a job offer, Michelle. Congratulations. You start on Monday. That's exciting news. So lots of good vibes, baby. Lots of good vibes. All right. I love it. Congrats. All right. Oh my God, yes, they were right on. Every day, make a moment. That is correct. You're welcome, Asa. Okay, thank you, Jill. You're amazing. Okay. Oh, Asa, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Okay, let's put out some prayers for Asa. Needs a job, so we'll send out some prayers for that. In the meantime, okay, I think I've caught up with everybody. And I think it's time for our drawing for the free 3-card reading. You must be present. Remember also, though, guys, after this reading, even if you're not the winner, hang tight, because I take those 3 cards and we all receive a group message at the very end. Okay? So very cool. Faylene says, I'm 2 years clean and sober. Congratulations! Woo! Yes! We love it, Faylene. Keep working it, baby. Keep working it. All right. We love it. Sense of strength to Faylene. There we go. You're welcome, Michelle. All right. Okay, so let's see. Who is our winner? Let's see what we got here. Remember, you must be present. So for all those that shared. Jen Acker. I know you're here, darling. Okay, if you haven't won, just hang tight, guys, because we're all going to get a reading right after this reading. Jen Acker, congratulations. You are the winner of the free 3-card reading, and I know you're here. You have to be here, Jen. Are you here, Jen? I know you're here. We're just going to read for Jen because I know she's here. Hey, Chris. Love, everybody. We're sending love. That's how we're gonna do it. Yay, keep it going. Absolutely. All right, we got lots of congratulations flying everywhere. I love it. You know, you guys, and if you're new to me, you'll see. This is my community. These are my followers. We support each other. We cheer each other on. We cry for each other. We cry with each other. I mean, we lift each other up. It is I say this with all the love of my heart. You guys make me so proud. It just really fills my heart because this is what I'm meant to do. Spread the love and compassion. You guys are jumping on the train with me, so thank you. Yes, I'm a very emotional person sometimes. All right, here we go, Jen. We're going to do the group reading. All right, I got to get the tears out of my eyes so I can read. Jen has not responded, though. Jen, where are you? Jen, are you here, Jen? Jen, let us know that you're here, sweetheart. Is Jen here? Guys? I know some of you are probably tracking her down. Will says you got my eyes misty now. Thanks. Haha. You're welcome, honey. But you know what? You guys, I'm so blessed. Because I know that this is, I've always known as a little girl, it's what I'm meant to do. And I'm living it. Quite a road, but I'm living it. There is nothing better in this world. So, if I can do it, any one of you can do it. I promise you that. All right. Have we gotten a reply from Jen yet? I know she's here. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, Jen, just want to make sure, sweetheart. Because you weren't like, yay, me. All right. Here we go, Jen. Here's your 3-card winning reading, and then we're going to do a group message for everyone. All right, Jen, here we go. Triumphant success. Woo! Mental conflict. Discontent and boredom. I got to pull another card. Come on. Throat chakra. Okay, this completes it. So it's a 4-card reading. Here we go. The journey has been long, Jen. Lots of ups and downs, lots of heartache. But one day you woke up and you said, that's it. I got to be better. I got to do better. I got to do something. And I don't think you specifically did like the primal screaming, if you know what they're talking about. There is a therapy that's like that. But I think you did your own form of primal screaming, if you will. You're right there, baby. You're right there. You're right there. You're right there. You're right there. Don't give up. I know you're frustrated at times. Very normal. You've put a lot of work into it, Jen. I love spirit. You know what I just heard? Divine order and divine timing. Remember that always. And that's for everyone. Because, you know, we work on these manifestations, myself also. Sometimes it can take years. Sometimes it's instantaneous. We never know. The last thing we ever want to do is give up because we could be right there. It could be the very next second. We never know. So, my dear love, it's happening. I feel like you're starting to see some of it. You are. You're just anxious for the rest. But we got to stay in the divine timing, sweetie. All right? So I hope that helps you. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those cards and I'm going to do a group message for all of us. All right? So Debbie says, I love you and I'm blessed every time I'm in your presence. Thank you for all you do for us. Debbie, thank you so very much, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. Oh, is that what happened? Her phone froze. I'm like, Princess Sophia, are you on the bat line with her? Come on, let's go. Call her up. Let's get her. Actually, you need to be present. But I knew something had to happen because she was here. I'm like, what happened? So her phone froze. Okay, now we know. Awesome. Awesome, Opal. I love the support you're offering, Faylene. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. We have those in recovery that are on this live too, and we can support each other in that regard too. So that is awesome. All right, and I just put all the cards back in. All right. So it's interesting because what I was going to do was I was going to pull another card for that reading too. I was going to make it a 5-card reading for all of us. But I just mindlessly threw them in. And I know I can probably pull them back out, but I feel like I'm just going to pull another 3 cards. There are no accidents, you guys, for whatever reason. Okay, excuse me one more moment. Oh, wow. We're on like 2 hours today. All right. Loving the energy. It's great. I'm going to have to end up closing up, which we are. Got other clients and other appointments and things. All right. Here we go. Yes, Will. Will is promoting for me. Tune in Thursday for Table Talk Thursdays. It is 7 p.m. Arizona time this week. Remember, though, starting next week, it's going to be 6 p.m. Arizona time. I'm dropping it an hour. Excuse me. And again, we're going to be talking about divine order and divine timing. Yes. So, all right. Let's do this. Jen says, wow, that is so spot on. Thank you so much, Elyse. I'm driving and I sent Princess Sophia a message to call if I went. Okay. Well, technically, Jen, you have to be on the live the whole time. So, I'm just letting you know that for the future. That is technically, we did it. It's no problem. You were here. You were able to get on the phone. So, we're good. We followed the rules. We're good. All right. But I'm glad she called you because obviously your phone froze and she sent you a message. Okay. I sent some. Oh, to call you if you win. I see. All right. Okay. Well, technically, but we'll let it go. It's done. We're good. Hi, Davina. How are you? Welcome. My mother who passed had that as her middle name. Awesome. But I am so sorry for your loss, darling. Jen says, I'm getting good at this intuition. There you go. Is it said like Elyse? Yes, Elyse. Elyse is the correct pronunciation, yes. Good, Jen. Good. Okay. Well, Davina, we were actually closing up, but I know you're new here, so I'll throw a very, very, very quick card for you, but it's going to be really quick. All right, Davina, here we go. Destiny. Whatever you're putting out there, be very, very clear and very careful about the wording, Davina, because Spirit gets the message, but they don't judge it. They just take it for face value, if you will. So whatever it is you're working on to create for yourself, just spend a few minutes, sit down quietly, and get real clear. Very important. Okay, sweetie? Okay, guys, here's the group message. Moving on. Base chakra. Triumphant success. We have seen this card a lot today, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, what is Spirit saying to all of us? This is what I'm hearing. So much has happened in each and every one of our lives. The good, the not so good, the harshness, the hardness, the joy and the love. But those things that maybe weren't of the most pleasant, that sit in the root of the base root chakra, it truly is time to let it go. We hold on to these things as human beings because we think it justifies, or there's a justification, or we can explain it, or what did we do, and we want to just for some reason constantly go back to it and beat ourselves up. That does not sit in the space of spirituality. We must have grace and compassion for ourselves and love for ourselves. We are all only doing and have only been doing the best we can with what the tools we had in the moment in time. So to keep ruminating over and over and over about those past things, it's not going to change anything. The only purpose to revisit the past, are there any gems still left to mine from the experience? Because that's truly all that it's for. To grow and learn. To ascend. To step into more and more love. for others, and for self. The more we can remember that we are perfectly imperfect human beings, the more we will be successful in creating what it is we want and experiencing the joy and happiness that we all have a divine right to enjoy and experience. So that's what Spirit wanted to say to all of us today. With that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you for all that you do, all the ways you support me, and again, for all of you, don't forget to be, follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Make sure your notifications are set at favorites. Very important, so that you do receive the notifications. If you just have it at regular notifications, you're going to sometimes get it and sometimes not. So I highly suggest favorites. All right, and that way you can take advantage of everything I put out all the time. Sundays I usually take a day off unless it's a crisis for a client. So I don't post on Sundays, but I'm always usually posting something. I'm not an over poster. It's not like you're going to get 20 posts from me a day. It's not who I am. I got other work I'm doing too, taking care of all you, doing the private sessions and so forth, parties, things like that. And I got a party coming up soon. I'm so excited. Yes, I do parties. I do corporate events. I do all kinds of fun stuff. But thank you again for being on my lives, for sharing it out, for inviting your friends to my page, for the beautiful, kind words, for being here for the free readings, for being here for paying for your reading. I mean, everything you guys do. I am so blessed and so grateful every day. You make it possible. And I do want to just add in here, because Spirit reminded me not to forget to mention this. I am looking to expand my reach. Okay, the work that I do, I take very seriously, and I want to help as many people as possible. And so I am asking each and every one of you, if you are so guided, and I would be so appreciative, if you would be so kind as to go to Google, search Elyse Ann Psychic. I will come up right away. I'm the only Elyse Ann Psychic in this universe. And please leave a review for me. It's going to help my listing. It's going to bring me up. People are starting to find me on Google. And I'm loving that, because that's the true avenue, really. I mean, that's, everybody's on Google, unless you don't have a computer. Facebook's great. I'll take any reviews you want to give me. Absolutely. They're limited to Facebook, though. So I'm just putting it out there if you're so guided. You can't, blessings, blessings, blessings. So, all right, you guys, as always, thank you so much for being here today with me. Loved it. It was great energy. Really good energy. It always is. I don't know, something special about today. Just felt like a good shift for me in some ways. It felt really good. So I love it. Thank you for being there and with me during this and the process and the live and supporting me the way that you do. I am sending each and every one of you all those blessings, much gratitude, and much love. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, or morning, depending upon where you are in the world. I love you all. I will see you all very, very soon. Thanks, guys. Take care.